Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly guidance with me, Amy, with the Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. Just a little bit of an introduction if you've never seen me before. I've been a reader on Lada's channel now for nearly 4 years, and I decided to make a comeback and start doing videos again every Monday on Lada's channel. I am going to be talking this week about the 18th through to the 26th of August of 2019. So I'll give you a bit of a background and a bit of an idea of what's coming up for all of the signs and then go through each sign individually. So let's have a look and see what's coming up for you. Okay, so the themes of the week are these 3 cards for you, my lovely. And the first card I want to start with is Light. And Light is a card that comes out when a lot of us forget that we have this inner light, that we forget to shine out to the world. So if you're ever feeling down, and a lot of us do, we all feel it down from time to time, and we feel like we're not good enough, or we feel like we are out of our depths in certain situations. If you started a new job and you feel completely overwhelmed, remember you've got that inner light, and that inner light will take you places, let me tell you. Please remember to always follow your intuition, and if something feels wrong, it's because it is. But if it's feeling right, or you're feeling uncertain of yourself, that's your ego telling you that you're not good enough. So just remember, this is kind of a little reminder from me to you to shine your light out to the world, and never ever be afraid of being the person that you were meant to be. Anybody can do anything once they put their mind to it. Anybody can go on a camera if they like and record to people. Anybody can go and sing on a stage. It's something that you've always wanted to do and you're unsure because you're scared about what other people will think of you. That's okay. It's just how you're programmed, but you can change that. So just remember that you've got this inner light. If you imagine here is where the foundation of that light will shine out to the world. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to say, this is me and I'm proud of being that person that I was born to be. If you want to shout that from the rooftops, my darling, then you do just that. The next card I have for you is Sacrifice. And I always see this around the 12th house anyway, just about how much are you sacrificing to other people. And this kind of coincides with the Light card, because the more that you sacrifice out to the world, and you're not putting it back in, then what tends to happen is we become depleted of our energy. If we're not looking after number one, then, and we're looking after everybody else, your energy centers will become depleted. So just be aware of that. Are you giving that love back to yourself? If you're not, now is the time to do that. Definitely this week, look at, am I doing too much for everybody else? Am I not helping enough? Or, you know, whatever it is, but make sure as well, if there's if there's toxic people in your life that are making you feel depleted, maybe a time to sacrifice those out of your life, and you can do that in a very nice way as well. And the last card we've got is Rejoice in Celebration, and they always say good things come in threes, right? So be aware that 3 beautiful things are going to happen to you this week, even if it's somebody that gives you a smile at the gas station, or a friend offers to help you out whilst you clean the house if they watch your kids, something like that. You know, even if they're 3 little things, or you could win the lottery, you never know, but these good things always come in 3s, so expect that this week. Enjoy it, embrace it, and love it, because you deserve it. So they're the 3 cards, the theme of the week, and now I'm going to go through each sign individually. Okay, this is for Aries. Now the first card I've got for you, Aries, is Choose Wisely. Now I absolutely love this card, because which one do you feel most drawn to as you're looking at that card? If you're feeling the most drawn to this one, because you're going in the right direction. But if you're absolutely certain that you're not, then you've got to look at why. So this is all about decision making. This is all about following the intuition, not the ego. So this week I want you to look at, are you going in the right direction in life? Are the situations and are the decisions that you're making the right ones? If they're not, you got to ask yourself why. Remember what I said about the theme of the week. The theme of the week is about shining that light out to the world. It's about making the right decisions. It's about sacrificing the things that you don't need anymore. So choose wisely. It's a very, very simple task, but sometimes we can find that quite difficult because we don't know if we're making the right decision. If you're coming to the end of a relationship and you know that that relationship is over, and you're not leaving that relationship because you're scared, you're not making the right decision, this is the situation that you've got to look at, and you've got to say, am I making the right decision, and following what your gut feelings tell you. The gut feeling is never wrong, so just make sure that you're following it wisely. And the love card I've got for you this week is Romantic Feelings, of course. This beautiful card is just saying that if you're single and you're not really looking for a relationship, well, you love yourself. Just give yourself, Aries, some love and give yourself a good pat on the back and say, you know what, I'm an awesome person and I deserve to be loved in the right way. If you're coupled up and you're happy, or maybe it's not been so happy recently, the romantic feelings is to explore those feelings again, because it says on the card, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So just be aware of that and just know that even whichever foot it is, you're worth it. So also as well, guys, for Aries as well, at the minute I have got a special over. If you buy a 1 question reading, I'll give you 2 questions. So just thought I'd let you know. And now we'll be moving over to Taurus. Okay, this is for my beautiful Taurus. So Taurus, patience and planning. Good things always come to those that wait. And this week I want you to look a little bit about what you're planning for the future. And a lot of the time we have no idea. We're just kind of going from day to day. But if you are like a typical Taurus and you've got those long-term plans in motion, why are you not making those things happen? Are you scared about the future, or are you just scared that it's not going to go right? Well, this is all for you, my darling. This is all for my beautiful Taurus energy that's saying patience and planning will make it happen. Manifest. If you didn't already manifest for the full moon, even the new moon, or even the current ones that are coming, make sure you're doing that, because magic happens when you believe. I always have a firm belief that everything happens for a reason. So of course, I know Taurus energy as I'm a Taurus moon, and I know when you put your mind to something, you will make it happen. So patience and planning is for you this week. And the love card is past life relationship. If you're single, I want to say really for you Taurus, like you've waited long enough for the right person to come along. If you are single, this is kind of a time where you may have been single for a while and you're thinking it's never going to happen. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is. And when the past life relationship comes up, just know that your next relationship is the past life one. You have met each other before in a previous life. I'm a firm believer that everybody will be reunited with someone at least once in their lifetime that they've met before. You know, the kind of that feeling where you meet them and you're like, oh my God, why do I feel like I've known you before? Why do I feel like I could tell you my entire life story in one sitting? And they don't judge you and they don't make you feel like this big. They actually make you feel incredible. And that's kind of there to tell you that the past life relationship is here and it's coming out. If you're in a relationship right now, ask yourself, have I met this person before? And if you have, then embrace that. Talk about it. Be open and honest with your partner about those beautiful things in the past life. I know I do. I love it. I love saying, I know I've met you before. And it's this embracing of the universe putting you both together again. So it's a really, really nice thing to kind of finish your reading off, Taurus. This week, Taurus, for you, if you book a 1 question reading with myself, you will get 2 questions in return. So make sure you're booking and giving me those 2 questions. So now we're heading over to Gemini. Okay, my beautiful Geminis, you have got, so far, I think the nicest one, the nicest reading. The first card you've got is Foundations and Achievements, and this is situated around the 4th house. So when I get this card out for beautiful Geminis, you are looking at your home life, you're looking at your family, you're looking at your future, and you're looking this week at, are you happy with the way that things are? And if things are going in the right direction for you, then that's awesome, and I'm so happy for you. If it isn't, this is a time for you to make those changes accordingly. Like we said in the beginning, this is about, you know, maybe making sacrifices to make yourself happy. Don't ever be afraid, Gemini, to sacrifice something in order to make yourself happy in the long term. Remember, shine that light, Gemini. You've got it within you. I love Geminis. You're like one of my favorite signs in the world. And Foundations and Achievements is just basically saying to you that this is your outcome, a happy family life and awesome achievements that you're putting yourself and your mind to. The next card you've got, oh, it's so pretty. It's the True Love card. And when this card comes out for Gemini, Geminis fall hard. When you do fall in love, and that can take a long time sometimes, but when you do fall in love, it's real and it's good and it's beautiful and it's nurturing. If you're single right now, you're gonna fall in love. And don't be scared of it. Don't ever be afraid to fall in love, even especially if you've been hurt in the past. It can be quite sort of, do I really want to go down that road again? Or do I stay in my single life and wonder what the hell happened? If you're in, but like I said, if you're single, you're going to fall in love. It might not be this week, but just know it's coming. If you're in a relationship and you're maybe not so happy right now, it's going to get better because the true love is just going to go poof like that at you and just, Yeah, leave that in the comments if you're a Gemini. Poof. Proof is the love. If you're in a happy, contented relationship, this is just reaffirming that. So it's really great for you, Gemini. You've got a really good week about family and love and just how everything's just going to come together beautifully and make you feel happy at the same time. Just to let you know, guys, if you do book a 1-question email reading with me this week, you will get 2 questions. So buy one, get one free. So do book in with me and make sure you ask your 2 questions instead of 1. So now we're going over to Cancer. Hello, my lovely Cancers. I hope you guys are all doing well. Cancer, don't be alarmed by this reading. And I know that a lot of the time, especially as I'm a water sign myself, we can be like, oh my God, and then panic. What I want you to know that this card is not a scary card. It's actually an awakening for you. And this card is for you, the conflict and defeat. You might not have been feeling very good over the last few months. And I know as a water sign, it's not been easy this year. And a lot of us have been going through last year kind of broke us, 2019 is making us. And although this year has not been an easy one, we've got so many things going on in the retrograde things at the moment, it can be quite deflating. What I want you to know that this may be you right now. If it's not, then brilliant. But if you are kind of feeling a bit, it could be a horrible boss in the workplace, it could be friends dragging you down, it could just be something that's making you not feel good about you, or you could just be at a standstill and you're thinking to yourself, is this really what I want to do, or whatever. What this is showing you is it's not forever. Actually, this week is going to turn this around for you. So if you feel depleted and defeated, that is a mouthful. Just be aware that it's going to get better. So don't be alarmed by that, Cancer, okay? Just be aware that it is going to get better. Also, the love card is kind of going in with the conflict and defeat card as well as stay optimistic about your love life. In fact, stay optimistic about your life in general, Cancer. It's going to get better. And I think that a lot of the time we do feel this skydive, but it is going to get better for you. Just stay optimistic because new beginnings are coming in for you in this next couple of weeks. You're going to start seeing the page turn and a brand new, I do it every day. If you've got a diary, especially like I do in my notebook, turn the page every day. Every day is a new day. Leave the past behind, focus on the now and working towards your future. So Cancer, stay optimistic for this week. Know that things are going to be changing for you and getting better. If you do want to have a reading with me, at the moment I've got a special on over at Lada's page where if you buy 1 question you will get 2 questions instead, so make sure you're messaging me both your questions. So have a wonderful week, Cancer. I know you've got it in you and you can do it. My beautiful Leos, happy birthday in advance, or if you've had your birthday already, happy birthday, and I hope you're enjoying Leo season. Do you know what, half the time when I do a sign for their particular birthday month, they're always nailing it live. And to be honest, you don't really need to see these, but I will show you anyway. You've got triumph. Triumph, you deserve it. There is so many Leos right now that my godson, for instance, he's 3 and he is so feisty and he's so going for life right now. And I always see this around the Leo season, in particular for Leos. You guys are nailing life. Things are going to turn better for you. My mum's a Leo too. She's not been having the best time, but I've all of a sudden, since she got into Leo season, the page has just done. So this is for you. This week in general, you are nailing life. You are going to be going from day to day with your head held high, your confidence high, and you're just going to feel great. And even if you're an astrology fan and you're seeing that things ain't going well in your chart and you're going, this is happening, this square is here and this conjunction is here, wipe the slate clean and say no, because I've got the triumph card for this week. I am unstoppable. Go into work, nail it. Go to the grocery store with your head held high and you're smiling and nailing it. Remember, smiling is contagious. Smile at somebody. Make that a habit. Make positive changes, even if they're little. These little changes make a massive difference. So that is your first card, triumph. And the love card you have is you deserve love. Of course you do. Leo, for this week, you deserve love. Whether you're single or coupled up, I want you to turn that attention back on you. Be proud of who you are, embrace who you are, and love yourself. Even if you're single and you're thinking, I'm never going to find love, of course you are, because you've got that triumph, baby, and you deserve love. So go out with your head held high, smiling. Even if you're in a relationship, know that you deserve that relationship as well. So that's a really, really great reading for you, Leo. I have got an offer on the site at the moment that if you buy a 1 question reading with myself, you will actually get 2 questions. It's a special we've got going on at the moment. So when you book, make sure that you give me 2 questions instead of 1. Have a wonderful week, Leo. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, my beautiful, 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 beautiful Virgos. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're going to have a great week, and it shows in the cards, to be honest. The first card you've got is hope. I know a lot of Virgos personally, and Virgo has been kind of going on a dip. And so I'm here to tell you that there is hope. And you see this light, like I said, right at the beginning of this video, this light that shines out of us. So this is all about you, shining your light out to the world, knowing how beautiful you are as a person and not being afraid to show the world who you are. So whether you've had health issues, I know a few Virgos that have had a lot of health problems, just to let you know that it is going to get better. I know a few Virgos as well that have been having issues in their working life. It's been very slow, or they're working around people that don't suit their needs. So this is about you making those changes and knowing that there is hope. This week in particular, that light is going to be shining out for you. So this is a really nice card, and I love it when I get this for clients anyway, because it really does affirm what I'm saying. That hope is within you, and only you can release that out to the world. Nobody else can do that for you, but I know you've got this, and this is a really great card for you. The next card, this can be an all-rounder, basically, if you're in a relationship or not. It's healing family issues, but I want to say in particular, not necessarily family, although it could be, but this is really just healing in general. You're going through a period of going from this maybe dip to not feeling very great to this healing period. So you're going through transformation. If you imagine sort of a butterfly or a lotus flower opening up again, you may have just kind of withdrawn a little bit, especially in your relationships as well. Make sure, Virgo, that you reach out to someone that you don't speak to very often. Maybe pay somebody a compliment that you haven't spoken to in a while. It'd be amazing how those connections can be brought back in together, so you just reach out. And so whether you're singled or coupled up, there's a healing process. You could be having a rough time with your partner. Maybe your marriage isn't going very well. Just know that that time is coming, and this week you're going to be having a healing period, which is wonderful. So have a wonderful week, Virgo. And if you are booking with me for a reading right now, we've got a special on as my comeback. If you book a 1 question reading with myself, you will actually get 2 questions. So make sure you're actually messaging me 2 questions instead of the 1. Have a wonderful week, Virgo. On to the next one. Libra, my beautiful, lovely Libras. I've always called you my lovely Libras, and what a wonderful week you're about to have. So the first card I've got for you is triumphant success, and just really in general, you're flying high and you're doing great. And a lot of the times with Libras, you've got to find balance. Of course, it's your sign, so you need to find that balance, and you've got to find it ASAP, because the triumphant success is coming in. So you're going to have this massive wave this week. Maybe you'll feel it intuitively, maybe not, but you'll find that these little signs are coming for you. That may be your dreams. You might be seeing angel numbers everywhere. A lot of people I know are seeing a lot of 1s right now. You also have the 1. It signifies new beginning. So you're turning the page. So triumphant success is coming in for you, Libra, just to say that you have been working your ass off. You've been doing so well. But now is your time to really reap in what you sow, really getting the benefits of the work that you're putting in. So if you've been working your butt off at work and you just feel that no one appreciates you, just know, maybe, just maybe, somebody in the office, somebody in the workplace might say, do you know what, you're working really well this week. Or, can I ask you for some advice? Libras love giving advice. You've got to find the balance. So if you're working too hard though, make sure you're having that time for you. So maybe just withdraw a little bit and actually go in and do something for you. If you like going to the gym, swimming, whatever it is you like doing, or just getting a coffee with your friends, go and do something meaningful and do something for you, and know that you've got it this week, because you are shining, Libra. You are shining. And it goes in with the love card as well, playfulness. So whether you're single, if you are single, go out and play, go out and do something fun. If you're going hitting up the bars and going and talking to people, getting to know people. If you are out with your friends, I don't know, go bowling, do crazy golf or something really out there. Go and do something for you, and also go and do that playfully and go and enjoy yourself. Also, if you're in a relationship, it's catching that inner love again. You know, a lot of the time when we're married, we're in long-term relationships, what tends to happen, we forget. We forget to have fun, and we just go 9 to 5, pay the bills, you know. Make sure you go out in love and have a date night. Or if you're going into an early start of a relationship, capture that youthful love as it is right at the beginning, that honeymoon period, which is the nice part of the relationship, right? So go out and be playful and go out and do something for you this week, Libra. Also at the moment, Libra, if you book a reading with me over on the website, if you buy a 1-question reading with myself, you will get a 2nd question for free. So go and book and make sure you send me those 2 questions. So thank you very much, and on to the next one. Hi, my gorgeous Scorpios, Scorpio risings, Scorpio moons. This one is for you. Also Scorpio suns, obviously. So these 2 cards, don't be alarmed. When I got these cards as a Scorpio rising, I was a bit like, but there are lessons to be learnt in these cards. The first is heartache and loss. And it doesn't mean if you're in a coupled relationship, you're going to just end your relationship, it's going to automatically finish. No, this is letting go of people that don't serve you anymore. And as a water sign, you should know that sometimes we take and take and take and take and take as much drama, as much negative energy as we can physically, emotionally take, mentally take as well. And we just go, enough. So this card is basically saying to you, if you are feeling like this right now, if you're feeling heartache, if you're feeling a loss, you've got to replace that, and you've got to go within. So bring, like I said at the beginning of the reading, the light card, bringing that light back, bringing that beautiful energy back to you, releasing toxic people that don't serve you anymore. Because the worst thing we as water signs do, we harbor these negative people that try and drag us down. You know, the amount of people that see the work that I do and they say, oh, well, you know, they always have something to say, and they're the sort of people you don't need in your life. So you know that you've got to take that away, Scorpion. You've got to bring it back and say, no, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. You are a Scorpio. You've got it. Also, the next card is unrequited love. Unrequited, however you say it. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So it's not necessarily about relationships. It's about your entire circle, whether this be even family. If family is causing you stress, you got to ask yourself, is it worth carrying on? So this week for you, Scorpio, you are looking at your relationships as a whole. You are looking at your entire life. Is there something that you need to take away in order to move forward in the right direction? And if it is, then you need to do it. I know it's hard and I know it's scary. I'm here to help you do that as well. So I hope that you have a lovely week, Scorpio. If you do want to book a reading with myself, we have got a special on offer at the moment on the website. If you buy a 1-question reading with myself, you'll get a 2nd question for free. So make sure when you're booking, you do actually give me 2 questions instead of the 1. So have a wonderful week, Scorpio. I'm going to give you a high 5. You've got this. Let's do it. Have a great week. Sagittarius, my beautiful Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing well. This is your reading, and do you know what? It's a very contrasted reading, but actually there's beautiful lessons to be had. This is the card for you, deception and envy. This card always comes up when there's a lot of ego-based people, or it could be you, that you may be jealous of somebody else, you may be envious of how other people live their lives. We all do it. We all see these people that are like, oh, I wish I could have that life, and oh, I wish I had that amount of money in my bank so that I could pay those things. I wish I could have that Porsche on my drive. You know, we all have that deceptive and envious thoughts, and that's the ego. Because what we tend to do, Sagittarius, is we forget to realize the things that we actually have in the first place. I said on my Facebook the other day, I may not have a lot, but I have everything I need. And that is the most beautiful thing. If you are grateful for what you have, but you aspire to have more, do it. You know, absolutely. But don't be envious of other people. Be grateful for what you have and think, you know what? That's great that they have that life. That's great that they have those lovely things. I'm going to aspire to have that too. And I'm going to manifest that and bring that in. So you can always flip it. You can always use deception and envy to an advantage. So that is your first card. And the second card is children. Now, this isn't necessarily about you getting pregnant or having children, or it could be about your children, spending more time with them. You know, I have a Sagittarius son and I have to spend a lot of time with him because he loves being around people. And I know that you guys do. You're very sociable people. Also, this is about your inner child. Tell me, when was the last time you climbed a tree? Exactly. Do something youthful. Allow that youthful innerness to shine out and do something that captures that inner child. I tell you one thing you could do, especially if you're from my era, watch some Pokemon. That always makes me feel like, yes, Pikachu, you know, go and do something that makes you feel more childlike and enjoy it and embrace it. We tend to just be so serious as adult when we're adulting. We have this, oh, I have to be boring. Not at all. Go out and enjoy it and embrace it and have a wonderful week. If you do want to book a reading with me, we have got a special over on the website at the minute. If you buy a 1-question reading with myself, you will get a second question for free. So make sure when you're booking, you do put the 2 questions instead of the 1. Have a wonderful week and enjoy it. I know you can do it. Capricorn, my beautiful Capricorns, this is your reading for the week, and actually it's a really positive one. The first one is stand your ground. Capricorn, don't take negative energy from other people if it's hurting you. This is something that we don't do enough. All of us, all 12 signs, we don't do it enough. We don't say, no, I'm not going to take that behavior from you. As empathic people, you take and you take and you take and you take, and then that fuse is quickly set alight and then you blow up, you know. And so this week you are being asked to stand your ground. If you're going through maybe something legal, or you're going through having really toxic people in your life and you just can't take it anymore. What I found with 2019 is actually a lot of us are re-evaluating our lives and we're looking at different ways of living. So standing your ground is basically saying it's time for you to come out of your shell and call it quits with certain areas of your life. If you really are unhappy in your work and you know that you can go out and get another job, do it. If you can't really do it right now, you've got to say, actually, I don't appreciate you speaking to me this way. And obviously do it in a nice way. But what they're saying to you, the universe is saying to you, as an empath, you have got to stand up and be counted. Stand tall, love who you are. Like I said right at the beginning of the reading, shine that light to the world. And if something is really toxic to you and it's not serving you anymore, now is the time to make it count. Stand your ground. Stand your ground, make it count, and be proud of who you are. The next card, you could be getting married. You could be. But you could be getting engaged. If you're single, this situation involves marriage, but we can have a union within ourselves. We can have a self-love that is out of this world. And it's so important to be confident and love who you are. So many of us, we don't just get born. Some of us do, but some of us don't always get the confidence. As a Pisces, I struggle with that. And it's taken many years to get to this stage where I just think, whatever, if you like me, you don't, you don't. And that's the situation that you find yourself in right now. Stand your ground, make it counted, love who you are. And if people don't love you, that's okay. As long as you're accepting that not everybody is gonna like you, that's okay. But on the flip side, you could be getting married, could be getting engaged, could be getting into a relationship that is gonna involve marriage in the long term. So Capricorn, it's a good week for you. Enjoy it, love it, embrace it. And also at the moment, over on the site, if you do decide to book a reading with me, if you book an email one, it's a 1-question one, but you will get a second question for free. So make sure you're messaging me 2 questions instead of 1. Have a wonderful week, Capricorn. Embrace it, love who you are, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Beautiful Aquarians, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. What an awesome week you've got coming up, Aquarius. And when I saw these 2 cards, I thought, oh my God, all my Aquarian friends are gonna be so happy with this. The first card is moving on. This is so important. Aquarians can hang on. and it's okay. You are the verbal, beautiful communicators of the zodiac, and what I want you to know is that it's time for you to move on. And I know you're thinking of a situation right now and you're going, damn, how does she know? You need to move on. This could be a relationship, this could be a job that you despise and you know it's no good for you. This could be moving away from an area, this could be moving out of a house that you don't love anymore. Whatever that situation is, it's time for you to move on. It's not healthy hanging on to things that we don't need anymore. Also as well, I feel with this card as well that you're going through a transformation period, so the page is being turned, you're starting again. And I think for a lot of the readings that I've done tonight, you know, for clients as well as this video, there's a lot of this transformation going on, and it's good and it's healthy. And I want you to know that these decisions that you're going to be making, as well as them, you know, them being hard, it's for the best. So this week it's time for you to move on and look forward in a positive, beautiful new direction. And also for this love card, whether you're coupled up or not, it is safe for you to love. Majority of the time when we enter new relationships, it's scary and we think to ourselves, what if I get hurt again? What if you don't? It is safe for you to love. So when if you're going into a new relationship right now, or you're in a relationship, trust in that relationship and say, I'm not going to get hurt, I'm going to be fine, and actually leave the past behind you. If you're single, know that it is safe for you to love, and the love will be coming in for you. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. There you go. If you guys would like to come and have a reading with myself, we have got a special over on the website right now. If you book a 1-question reading with myself, I'm going to give you 2 questions. So if you are going to book with me, make sure you're messaging me 2 questions instead of 1. Have a wonderful week, Aquarius. I'm proud of you. Give you a big hug and have a lovely week, and let me know how you get on. Take care. Team Pisces, I hope that you guys are doing well. I've been dying to say that. I hope you're all doing well. And as Pisces, we have been going through some spiritual ups and downs this year, and I want to come and tell you that this coming week is about spiritual strength. You might not be feeling very strenuous in terms of your spiritual side. As empaths, natural empaths are Pisces, and we like to feel quite drained after a bit. No, we don't really, but we feel quite drained after a while, and we say to ourselves, how are we going to get ourselves out of this? And we can feel quite sad, and we kind of feel a bit depleted. But this week, the strength is just going to go up, but it has to come from you. It can't come from anybody else. A lot of the time as well, we like to turn to people for support. Yeah, that's great, and it's healthy to do that, but just know that that love and that strength has got to come from you. One thing I will tell you this week, watch out for your dreams. They will be more vivid. Look out for the signs, look out for the angel numbers, look out for the things that you think, when you see 1111 or 2222, you know, look at those signs and say, yeah, I can see why I'm being shown that. There are new beginnings coming in for you, Pisces, but I want you to know that the strength has got to come from within first. It's never going to come from anyone else. It has to come from you. And the next card I've got for you is chemistry. So whether you're, I'm going to start with a single Pisces. The single Pisces, chemistry, you're going to start interacting more with people. You're going to feel more sociable because of that spiritual strength. And one thing you will find is chemistry, whether that's within, you know, going on dates or talking to people online, or it's just finding that chemistry within yourself and think, yeah, I'm an awesome person. I deserve love. I deserve to feel and treated like the king or queen that I am. But also if you're coupled up, it's reaffirming that chemistry and it's falling in love again. So if you're in a new relationship, it's falling in love. If you're in an existing relationship, it's been going on for some time and it can feel quite depleted, just know that that love is going to be reaffirmed and it's going to be beautiful. So you deserve it, Pisces. I know that you do. So if you would like to come and have a reading with me, Pisces, over on the website, we have got a special on at the moment. If you buy a 1-question reading with me, I'm going to give you 2. So when you do book, do send me the 2-question reading for the reading, and I look forward to hearing from you. So take care, guys. Love and light, angel blessings. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week. Take care. So thank you very, very much for watching, all of you. It's been so nice to come back and start doing readings for you again. If you liked it, let me know in the comment section below. I really do want to hear from you. Like I was saying in the video itself for each of the signs, if you do want to come and have a reading with me, if you want to come back and have another one, I am doing a 1 question reading over on the website, but this time I'm going to give you 2 questions. So if you go over and book a 1 question reading, I'll give you 2. So make sure you are actually giving me the 2 questions. Thank you very, very much for watching. I look forward to hearing from all of you. I will try my best to reply to each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Take care. Love and light, angel blessings. And I'll see you next week. Take care.